Guys, so I'm trying a new feature today where you guys can actually hear an episode of my podcast. Not that I really care if anybody wants to hear it or not, right? But so I get to record and show you guys.
Welcome to Ubasti's Purr, the podcast that discusses spirituality, mental health, and all things well-being. I am your host, Rebecca, and I thank you for listening to us today. I'd like to say that we are sponsored by Anchor. Anchor is the easiest way to make a podcast, and Anchor gives you everything you need in one place for free, which you can use from your phone or computer. It has creation tools that allow you to easily record or edit your podcast so it sounds great. They'll distribute your podcast for you so you can be heard everywhere. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and many more. You can easily make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. Download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Welcome to Ubasti's Purr. I'm your host, Rebecca, and tonight we are going to be discussing the current pandemic regarding COVID-19. Okay, I know that what is happening in the world is terrifying right now. And a lot of people are feeling a lot of anxiety surrounding what's happening. So I just want to talk a little bit about how to reduce your anxiety and just talk about, the subject in general. One thing that with, an anxiety disorder, I have a history of panic attacks and paranoid thinking and things of that nature. And I've noticed that what I am doing that's really helping me personally is anytime fear-based thoughts come up or I feel panicky surrounding what's going on globally, I will put the thought aside and think to myself, well, come back to the present moment. And I start noticing the present moment, what it has to offer. That the present moment I am doing a paint by numbers with my 80-year-old grandma who is coloring in her color books. And we sit there at the table talking and having a relationship and doing something together. Okay? And noticing the present moment makes it all better. It really does. You will start to train your mind that when these fear-based thoughts come up, it's like, well, this is an anxiety thought. This is my anxiety. And then you say to yourself, in the present moment, I am in this room and I notice the sounds of cars driving by outside my window or the sounds of birds. And that's really nice. You learn to be mindful. With more practice, you really start to train your mind to notice things in that very moment and be grateful for the smallest things. And when you start to do that, the fearful things that you hear on the news or that are going on around the world, they just seem to melt away. So I hope that helps.
when it comes to this virus, I just wanted to talk a little bit about it as well. That things I've noticed is, you know, they tell us to stay at home, and I noticed people aren't doing that. And like today I was at the grocery store, not the grocery store, sorry, the pharmacy. And they had you call when you were there, and they would bring your medicine out to you. And I noticed this family, like, there was like, I don't know how many family members were in the car, but each one of them would come out and stand by the doors and like press their faces up against the door where their snotty noses were all over the glass. And try to open the door where the door would like bang, and then sit there and peer inside. And they were really rude to the pharmacy staff. And not only that, but I was sitting there thinking, ew, like, you're just putting your face all over the door and all over the door handle. And these people are coming out and giving us our meds, like, you need to sit your ass in your vehicle and wait. I don't want your germs. Like, that was scary. And I thought it was just really rude and obnoxious. So the point of me saying that is, I think that, you know, not only right now, a lesson to be learned is having respect for other people, in the sense that you respect, like, what's going on, right? If you get to the pharmacy and there's signs on the door asking you to please wait in your car, do it. Like, why are you risking getting other people sick? And I don't know, that's just something that kind of upset me, and is kind of upsetting me. Like, I notice family members are doing that as well. It's like every day they're asking my dad to go out and get something for them at the store, or it's just like, my goodness. Like, I know that it is hard for a lot of people to want to stay inside, but I feel like, I don't know, if anything, my anxiety has taught me to kind of self-isolate anyways. And not only that, but going through therapy and also self-therapy, by educating myself on different techniques and the nutritional things that I can do. I just feel like I see everybody either panicking or just acting rude and obnoxious. And I'm just grateful that I am able to take a step back from